So, Neha, do you think PCOS, PCOD can lead to a long-term health issue if not managed on time?
Yes, definitely. So, if not managed, if not checked, or not treated on time, PCOS in the long run can lead to type 2 diabetes. It can lead to certain cardiovascular issues, cardiovascular problems, metabolic syndrome, where there is raised BP, there is raised cholesterol. It can lead to anxiety, depression, there is sleep apnea. It can lead to infertility, like we said, if it's not checked.
I have seen a lot of PCOS, PCOD patients who consult me. They're so much confused, they're so much anxious, they're so much overwhelmed. Why there are more symptoms of depression or feeling of inferiority in PCOS, PCOD patients?
So basically there are a lot of because of these cosmetic issues in PCOS, like the patient has weight gain, there is acne, hirsutism. So all of these, somewhere it leads to low body, low self confidence,
Right.
poor body image,
Right.
and that is something which leads to anxiety and maybe later on depression. Okay,
Right.
but all these factors, they do affect. There is a social stigma. Certain, nowadays you have to look a certain way,
Yeah.
more so because of social media pressure.
True.
So that leads to a lot of anxiety, especially in the young girls.
So while we are talking about PCOS as a lifestyle disorder and a lot of lifestyle factors responsible for that, so how do you think that a person can manage PCOS, PCOD with the help of right nutrition, managing lifestyle, or just making small rectifications in the lifestyle? So for PCOS, PCOD patients, I always tell them small changes can
Absolutely.
bring drastic results.
Yes. Small, consistent changes.
Yeah.
So sometimes patients wants result in 3 months.
Correct.
Yes.
So I am the first person who hears that I want to lose 10 kgs in 3 weeks. That's the favorite statement
Favorite
every
line,
patients like to
yes.
say.
But that is not possible. So, like
Yeah.
you said, they have to start with small changes and small consistent changes. So, first thing I tell them, no crash diets, no
Yeah.
fat diets. You can't just stop eating and exercise every day. We
Yeah.
can't have quick results. Okay.
Correct.
Whatever this problem is, it has been happening over years, and it will take few months again to reverse. So, first you have to learn to be patient.
Correct.
It's not going to happen overnight. Okay. And overall, I tell the patients you have to focus on 4 things. Okay. One is your diet, of course. Okay, diet, exercise, sleep, and stress. Okay. So diet, coming to diet, overall you need to take a high protein, low carb diet.
Yeah.
That is what they need to understand. I don't advocate skipping meals or skip your breakfast, skip your dinner. I don't think that's the way to go. Small, frequent meals, high in protein, low in carbs.
Yeah.
Okay, and I tell them, consult a dietitian, get a tailor-made plan for you.
Correct.
Because everyone's lifestyle is different, their work schedule is different, their timings are different.
Correct.
But they have to learn to, work around that.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Keeping the meals prepared is one of the basic things, so you don't need to, so you don't
It's
tend to
more
reach
about
out.
being organized.
Yes, organized and planned. Otherwise, वो automatically हाथ जाता है phone पे order करने का.
Correct.
So
Correct.
cut down on your sugar intake. Cut down. I said, gluten. Otherwise, people are like, I'm going to go gluten free. I'm going to go
correct.
dairy free. There is no evidence to suggest that if you have PCOS, you need to stop milk. You need to stop gluten.
Correct.
But you need to cut down because those are
Correct.
carbs. We
Yeah.
need to up the protein and cut down the carbs.
Yeah.
So you need to cut it down, but not stop it completely. So
Correct.
there is additions don't stop anything.
Correct.
But you need to eat it in moderation. You need to understand that, wisely how to.
Correct.
And that is why you need to consult a dietitian who can help you, to
Correct.
manage your meals accordingly.
Yeah.
So,
Because a lot of time I see PCOS, PCOD patients will suddenly start eating lesser than the minimum
Yes,
requirement of the
yes.
body.
Under
That will
nutrition.
aggravate
Yes,
the
absolutely.
symptoms of the situation.
Yes. That will also lead to other vitamin deficiencies
Correct.
and aggravate some other problems.
Correct.
So
Correct.
you should eat right. And I again tell them क्या खा रहे हो, कितने बजे खा रहे हो और क्या quantity में खा रहे हो.
Correct.
All these 3 things are very important.
Right. When we are already talking about the diet changes, एक बार और अगर आप बता सकते हो
Yes.
कि exercise energy expenditure का importance क्या है?
Yes.
And I always suggest my patients to start with some kind of resistance training also.
Yes. So I think even in exercise, first of all, exercise has massive benefits overall, and it, exercise produces good hormones. It helps you, to boost your serotonin levels, boost your mood elevating hormones.
Correct.
So all that will help to control this hormonal imbalance which is happening in PCOS.
Yeah.
So it's important that they do some form of cardio as well as resistance training. Okay.
Correct.
So I know it is very difficult, but you need to find time. So either
Right.
you go to the gym or you do at home. There are home workout videos also, nowadays available.
Mhm.
You put some home workout videos, and at home you can do it in the
Yeah.
confines of your
Yes.
house.
Yes.
But it is important to do that at least 45 minutes to 1 hour of that workout at least 5 times a week to target rakho.
So that
तो
is why I
होगा.
always tell them adopt a
Yes.
exercise which you can sustain,
Yes,
adopt a
sustain,
diet pattern which you can sustain and adopt as
absolutely.
your lifestyle.
Yes, and there will be
Consistency
cheat
is
days.
must,
There
yeah.
will be cheat days. You will go out on vacations, you will have parties, you will have festivals and functions. But the important thing is to come back to that diet
Correct.
after all that is over.
Correct.
Okay, so that is more important.
Correct.
Yeah,
So in any case, if you have seen some women, who at their later stage or in a age they realize that they had PCOS, PCOD, but it
Yes.
was not diagnosed at the right time.
Yes, they do. Sometimes, these patients sometimes present in the perimenopause period. Like they had no idea before. Periods ऐसे irregular आते थे, उसमें ही conceive हो गए, delivery हो गई. But now she's gained a lot of weight. Now she's almost pre-diabetes level. Okay, because इतने साल कुछ treatment लिया नहीं, did not consult anyone.
Correct.
She has gained weight and all her even blood tests are showing that, all the values are in the pre-diabetic stage.
Correct.
So that is when she realizes that, she has had PCOS before, but it was not treated. And so now more so all these factors are important for them, to control the diet, to do some exercise.
Right.
So that is very important. And why is it more so important? Because uncontrolled PCOS, the unchecked PCOS, if it just keeps on happening, PCOS does increase the risk of endometrial cancer at a later stage.
Oh.
Okay, so it is very important that you diagnose it, you treat it, you manage it at the right age.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, are there any chances that any of these symptoms will be, missed out, or somebody will not get it checked at the right time, and everybody should get it checked every year
No,
in the
no,
annual checkup? It's
no,
not
no,
like
nothing like that. But like I said, overall now the awareness is so high. So if patients do have symptoms,
and the symptoms are very much
and the
visible.
symptoms are very much clear. So
Yeah.
everyone is aware. They are well read. Their mothers, their friends, and it's so common that, like I said, 1 in 10 girl or woman has this.
This.
So everyone is very well aware, and they do
Correct.
consult their gynecologist on time nowadays.
Correct.
Yes.
So, Neha, I have seen a lot of PCOS, PCOD patients who consult me. They're so much confused, they're so much anxious, they're so much overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Why there are more symptoms of depression or feeling of inferiority in PCOS, PCOD patients?
So basically there are a lot of because of these cosmetic issues in PCOS, like the patient has weight gain, there is acne, hirsutism. So all of these, somewhere it leads to low self confidence,
Right.
poor body image,
Right.
and that is something which leads to anxiety and maybe later on depression. Okay,
Correct.
but all these factors, they do affect. There is a social stigma. Certain, nowadays you have to look a certain way,
Yeah.
more so because of social media pressure.
True.
So that leads to a lot of anxiety, especially in the young girls.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Right. So, Neha, do you think PCOS, PCOD can lead to a long-term health issue if not managed on time?
Yes, definitely. So if not managed, if not checked or not treated on time, PCOS in the long run can lead to type 2 diabetes. It can lead to certain cardiovascular issues, cardiovascular problems, metabolic syndrome, where there is raised BP, there is raised cholesterol. It can lead to anxiety, depression, there is sleep apnea. It can lead to infertility, like we said, if it's not checked. Okay, and in the long run, it can also increase the risk of endometrial cancer.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So, if you have symptoms, the best part is to
Yes.
get it checked.
Yes.
So, my next question is taking medication mandatory for PCOS, PCOD patients?
Yes. So see, first, of course, I will suggest lifestyle changes, like we spoke about, the diet, exercise, sleep part. That is all the advice I will give. But some medicines are necessary for PCOS. So generally, how do I tell my patients? See, there is some hormonal imbalance. So
Correct.
the medicines which I'm giving you are to reset this hormonal imbalance.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
What you're doing, diet and exercise, that will not cause more imbalance. So medicines are for a short duration of time, maybe 3 months or 6 months, but they are necessary एक recent button दबाने के लिए.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
और उसके बाद if you're doing proper diet, exercise, फिर 6 महीने के बाद प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी because
Right.
you are taking the effort,
Correct.
right? But
Correct.
that 6 months maybe patients need some medications.
Right, because there's a lot of fear in PCOS
Yeah.
patients that medication is still going to have a lot of side effects and can ruin the situation.
No, it's not at all like that. Okay, so I mean, most commonly they are afraid of the hormonal tablets. Okay,
Correct. Yeah.
which are most commonly prescribed in PCOS.
Right.
So patient comes and tells me वो पहले डॉक्टर ने भी दिया था मुझे अभी वापस नहीं चाहिए.
हाँ,
But like I said, see OC pills or your hormonal tablets, if taken in the right amount for the prescribed duration of time, they are absolutely safe.
Right.
Okay, problem arises when people take over the counter and just keep on taking for many months
Right.
without any check or without consulting your gynac.
Correct.
That is when it leads to problems. But if you take it in the proper dose for a proper duration of time as prescribed by your doctor, they are absolutely safe. And like I said, they help to reset this hormonal imbalance which has happened in PCOS.
Correct.
Okay, so they are very important.
Correct. And do you think PCOS, PCOD can be prevented? A lot of time I hear that, I want to start with the preventive nutrition and lifestyle change because my mother had this situation.
Yes.
So I know to some extent it can be prevented.
Yes,
But
so
what would
like
you
I
like?
said, like
Yeah.
if genetic predisposition aside, but it is very important, for mothers, especially for to encourage their young girls, to join some sports, to have a clean eating right from childhood,
Yeah.
not when she starts developing symptoms.
Correct.
So even at the school age, it's important that they eat right, avoid junk food. They are into some sports or some form of exercise.
Correct.
Okay, and with all these things, PCOS can definitely be prevented.
Correct. While we talk about weight management in PCOS, PCOD, what do you think about the new emerging drugs which are commonly used for weight management for PCOS diabetes patients?
Yes. So these new weight management drugs are the current rage. And I think patients are so well aware that sometimes the patient comes and tells me, सब छोड़ दो मुझे ये drug दे दो मुझे ये
But they're very fond of quick
they
fixes.
are very fond of quick fixes. But you have to remember that these medicines or these injections were actually brought out to treat or to manage diabetes.
Yes.
Now they have come to treat pre-diabetes, and now even patients with PCOS who may or may not develop diabetes in the future, even they want it.
Yeah.
So per se, these drugs or these injections are not for the PCOS class of patients because they are a quick fix. Okay, so you need something, like we are constantly saying, you need something which is consistent and which will work long time.
Correct.
So that way give you results for a short period of time, but
Right.
not in the long run.
Correct.
Yes.
So the next question is very close to my heart. Being a mom of 12-year-old, I always have this question in my mind because nowadays teenagers have a very, abrupt lifestyle, and can they develop PCOS, PCOD?
Yes, they do, and there are quite a few number of patients who are, in that age group. But you have to understand that when she starts with the periods, when there is menarche, when she has her first period, for the first few years, periods will be irregular.
Yeah.
That is absolutely fine. It takes that much time for the hormonal axis to be established, to be in sync and to get those regular periods. So
Right.
immediately, if her second period is not on time, you can't label it as PCOS.
Correct.
Wait, okay?
Correct.
Wait for a few years, see how her pattern is. Maybe, after 16, 18 also, if she's still having irregular periods and if she's having all the other symptoms,
Right.
then she may be diagnosed as PCOS. But better nowadays, like I said, it's important that, they are put into some sports.
Yeah.
And they are, make sure that they're eating healthy. But I think the exam stress is so much that especially that 14 to 18 years bracket.
There's a lot of competition, self-pressure they take.
Yes. And I think those exam years, because of that, they are not doing any exercise. That stress leads to, comfort food, so they want their pizza, they want their pasta.
Correct.
That is what they want. Nahi to padhai nahi karenge.
Yes. So great, Dr. Neha. Here we come to the end of this amazing session. A lot of awareness, you must have created. I always say awareness is not about knowing something new. It's all about removing some blocks and myths from your mind. So I really got to know a lot of things today. But we have a trend in Aura Health. Before we end the episode, we always leave our episodes with some amazing tips.
Okay.
So can you help our audience with some quick tips?
Okay. So quick tips is number one, you remember overall all the people are very aware, but you need to understand that if you're suffering from any of these symptoms, more so like your irregular periods, weight gain, acne, hirsutism, it's very important that you immediately consult your gynecologist. Second thing is, for PCOS patient, you have to understand that there is no crash diet, there is no magic pill which is going to cure PCOS. Like I keep on saying, PCOS is supposed to be managed. And to manage PCOS effectively, you need to understand four things. Your diet, you remember it has to be high protein, low carb diet. That is your keystone for a good PCOS diet. Okay, you need to get out of your sedentary lifestyle. Make sure you're working out, you're doing some exercise every day, and plus being active throughout the day. Okay, covering your 10K steps every day. Third is your sleep pattern is on time, a proper sleep schedule, a proper sleep rhythm. And fourth is effectively managing stress. Whatever works for you. Join a hobby class, do some yoga, whatever works for you, make sure you're managing your stress. Okay, so all these things, this all can effectively manage your PCOS in the long run.
Thank you, Dr. Neha, for such an amazing interaction with us and for being here with us on Aura Health Hour today.
Thank you so much. It was my utmost pleasure to be here at Aura Health Hour. I had a great time. Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, everyone. Please put your comments and any questions you have in the comment box. And we will be soon coming up with one more amazing episode. Stay tuned. Thank you so much.